The woodworks, the woodworks, the woodworks. I know I'm not talking about carpentry or building something. I'm talking about people. People that come out of the woodworks back into your life. This is gonna be a great topic, so you definitely do not want to miss this. Hey guys, if you're wondering, my name is George Brown. I'm always empowering you to live your best life. Today we're talking about when God is ready to elevate you and how people from your past just happen to come out of the woodworks. Many of us have prayed, we've fasted, and we've done what we need to do to get our ducks in a row, and I can say 100% that when God is ready to elevate you, there's always going to be an attack from the enemy, and how you handle it is going to be the point of whether you make it to your promised land or if you're going to have to wander around the desert just a little bit longer. Now, over the past few months, I have personally been tested with this. I'm right at my breaking point, and while my success could have been greater, I let past people and things into my life. Where the door was once closed, I reopened it. Now, as Philippians 3:13 through 14 says, brothers and sisters, I do not consider myself to have yet taken hold of this, but one thing I do, forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead. We have got to remember that. It also says, I press towards the goal and the prize that God has called for me in Christ Jesus. We have got to remember that when God closes the door, you can't go back and reopen it. It was closed for a particular reason. Now, if you have reopened the door to your past, you may be wondering why things may not be going as planned. It is because you can't bring the old things of your past into a new season where God's trying to bring you into. Now, let's look at Lot's wife in Genesis. When the angels came to them, he said, hey, don't look back or you will be swept away. And Lot's wife had an urge to go back. She desired to have lots of wealth and possessions, and she looked back and she was turned into a pillar of salt. Now, I know many of us may feel like we have turned into a pillar of salt ourselves, but let's look at this at a more modern perspective. When we get back into a past relationship or a habit, old feelings start to arise. It could be nice, but when the same reason that we left in the first place, when those feelings start to arise again, it can be depression, hurt, anxiety, and fear, and the list can go on, is because we looked back into our past like Lot's wife did. Good thing God gives us grace and will always give us his way out. You have just got to ask. 1 Corinthians 10:13 says that no temptation has overtaken except what is common to mankind. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, he will also provide a way out so that you can endure. Now, during this time of a new season for you, I want to encourage you to let go of your past and reach towards your future. God definitely has a future for you. You just cannot open those old doors where you're trying to get into a new area of life. Now, if you are enjoying videos like these and motivation, then I would like to encourage you. We're launching our nonprofit Empowerment Worldwide International. It's going to be launched on March 3rd. That's next week, just a week away, right about from right now, just about a week away. It is Empowerment Worldwide International, and you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Official George Brown. Now, when we launch our website, it's going to be called officialgeorgebrown.com. So I do encourage you to go and check that out for more motivation and more tips. Now, as always, I'm George Brown, and I'm empowering you to live your best life.